Okay, before I shot back up the blood off the workshop floor, I thought I would do an optimistic little thing. So this is that Telecaster that I was complaining about the other day. But I got the wiring sorted. It was a little bit challenging, and let me tell you why. I put a 4-way switch in here. It's tricky, and it was just like doggedly trying to wire it like the conventional 4-way switch with the terminals on either side of the wafer. It'd be, there's 2 ways to do it. There's like the Fender way, which nobody likes, which is how I ended up doing it, because I don't really care where it is. Neck, both parallel, bridge, both series. Or there's the other way to do it, which everybody likes, which is neck, parallel, series, bridge. Well, because of the way that wiring scheme puts the 2 in series, I was just hitting a wall because I've got a humbucker and I didn't break the neck shield ground. It would not have made any sense because this is a coil split. So I treated the bridge as the neck, but anyway, it didn't work. So after staring at the Baja wiring diagram for a half an hour, like it was hieroglyphics, I decided to just do it. And I did. And I actually wired it sort of like physically backwards. So when the switch was here, it was the bridge. And when it was here, it was the neck. And that would have been the neck. That would have been the bridge. That would have been both in series. So I held my breath. I was like, it's okay. It's just dyslexia. It's not a measure of your character. So I just, I flipped it. My switch is in the back. And why is my switch in the back? Dyslexia. So let me tell you what everything is here. This is an Artec Giovanni, that means fancy Artec, vintage humbucker dash 59, so it's a 59 Patholike. There's a little bit of struggle with this because it's built a little bit atypically. I believe that the coils are the same way as most humbuckers because I finally got it phased in, but the way the magnet's in, as built, this is the north side of the pickup and the slugs are the south side. So I thought, well, I'll just flip the pickup and put the slugs up here closest to the neck where I want them, and then do it. And I was getting all kinds of phasing monkey business that I could not resolve. So I just took it apart and flipped the magnet. Then this is a Vineham. Mr. Vineham hand wound this beautiful pickup in Newfoundland, where he resides. Newfoundland is in Canada. And it is his no-caster model. Clocks in at 9.2. He's got one hotter that he calls the Classic B, which is the broadcaster, which is over 10. It's 10.2, I believe, or 10.4. So that would be kind of like a twisted telly. This is just under 6. This is just under 7. This is like 6.9. This is 9.2. So once they're physically situated, they're actually really well matched. I did a partial split, which puts the front coil at about 4.5K. And then, like I said, this is a phase reverse, and this is the Baja switch wiring scheme, which worked perfectly. I looked at it and looked at it and looked at it. I couldn't even figure out how the signal got to the volume wire, really. And then I was just like, oh, glue it together, man. Come on. And I did. And it's great. This is neck. This is parallel. This is bridge. This is series. And this lovely little nugget really only needs to be a 2-pole on switch. I've got a switch in there that is huge. It's got like 9 soldering lugs on the back of it. I don't need all of that, but it was the only one I had. And it is a kill switch. Not a kill switch. Listen to me. It's a strangle switch. Close. And it is not quite as strangly as a Jaguar kill switch. That's a 2200 picofarad silver mica cap. That thing that looks like a shiny little kidney bean. That's what it is. And once I get the right switch, I can put it in so it goes up and down. And down will be normal, and up will be strangled. There you go. I'm a happy individual. Took me all day.